big picture.
They're missing their keys.
If you guys are standing up, we should stand up.
Oh, my feet.
Oh, don't. Can you guys sit down?
I'll kneel like this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand in the heels.
This works too.
I'm going to do this too.
Okay, so Clark.
Yes, shoot.
My question.
Nice get up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Even have my lanyard. Thank you. I have my
Is that your
lanyard.
camera? Wait, can
Thank you.
And
this
Clark
is for you.
became the interviewer.
Nice.
Okay,
we
so
want Widow.
yes. Okay, my question, really quick,
Yeah,
is that what is with Coulson's kind of sacrificing thing where he first gets stabbed in the heart by Loki, then he gets his hand chopped off. He's saving the day. He's a hero, but is it a complex, a Captain America complex? What's going on in his head?
You mean that he keeps losing stuff?
Or is it just awesome?
Score. I don't think he chooses it. He certainly wasn't planning on getting shanked by that Asgardian mischief maker, and he just saw that crystal heading through the floor and knew it was going to take out all three of them. I think he, like Clark, was hoping that because of the Kree blood that maybe caught this thing, it was going to be no problem. It didn't work out that way. It's not something he chooses. But I actually think it's one of the cool things about the character is he's a normal guy. He's like me. He's not the world's greatest physical specimen, but he's willing to do what it takes, and he's willing to get up and keep coming. Thank you so much. Hold on, go well. He's willing to keep coming, and that's what people underestimate him a lot. That might be his superpower. He's underestimated.
Will we get to see Coulson in Civil War?
That's a really good question. Is Civil War the film coming up?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Oh.
As of this moment, I never know. I'll get a call and I'll be on a plane in the middle of the night.
So is Sky gone forever, or are we going to be forced to call you Daisy from now on?
I think, as Jeff Lowe was saying earlier, from the beginning, Sky's whole, everything she wanted was to find out about herself, find out about her parents, and really learn about where she comes from. And she did. And it was a huge smack in the face of reality, and it was a little crazy, and it was probably a little overwhelming. But she kind of learned to have this weirdly beautiful relationship with her father. That's her boss, being really, really awesome. And out of respect for him, I think, and kind of like a closing of that chapter, I think, for her being called Daisy and kind of letting Sky go is symbolic. So yes, we will be referring to her as Daisy.
Or else you might call her Quake.
Yeah. Actually, speaking about Quake, she's one of the few characters from the comic books that actually has a backstory and stuff. Have you actually read the comics that she was in, or are you trying to stay away from them?
I've read bits and pieces, but I kind of want to see where they go with the writing. I don't want to get too attached to how they.
It's all canon, but it's not
right.
pure
It's all
canon.
different.
This is going to be a different iteration of that on our show. And you can kind of get too tied up to what happened before.
Yeah. So I'm kind of going to do a hybrid of both and kind of form my own version of Daisy.
Was that the last question?
But is there an aspect of the Daisy version of the comic that you want to see in the MCU version?
Oh.
Is there a what?
Is there an aspect from the comic version you do want to see happen in your version?
It's so interesting.
The haircut, you mean?
If she's comfortable with it, of course.
She's such a badass in the comics. I'm hoping to get to go even further with the stunts. We did the one-shot stunt scene last year. That was one of my favorite things to do and kind of shoot. It was basically like playing.
It's one of the best fights we've ever done on the show. You did it in one take.
Thank you.
It was amazing. So there's going to be more of that stuff. The physical part of it's really fun.
The physical part of it's really, really, really exciting. So I'm excited
You're really
to
good at
explore that. I mean, I want to see him like have a cool hand that like does stuff, and like I would love to be in the field more with Coulson this season.
Yeah, I would like that too. I don't think so. I think we have a couple more questions. Let's go. What do you got?
Clark just said struggling with the idea of what it means to be human if you are human. Can you talk about that?
What do you say?
Struggling with the idea of being human.
Struggling with the idea of being human and me deciding if I'm human?
You just yeah,
right, because I've got the alien blood. It already made me carve a bunch of stuff. I mean, I read read some cool articles about parasitic insects that kind of make other species think that they're doing their own free will, but really they're acting out the dictates of some other species, which is creepy and amazing. And I always think of that. There's a bunch of them actually.
Yeah,
Wasps.
there's a watch a mockumentary called The Bay.
Yeah. So that's interesting. You know more about what's going to happen for me this year than I do because you talked to Jeff. Jeff. What I'm excited about is every year so far, they've taken what's worked in the season before, built on that, and just completely blown the whole thing up and started over. It was clear at the end of last year that we'd introduced the Inhumans and now we were going to move into Secret Warriors. But that's only going to be one small part. I didn't know about S.H.I.E.L.D. 2.0. I didn't know about Inhumans. All we knew at the end of last year was that I was carving stuff in the middle of the night and that Sky was partially alien. So there's a lot of exciting stuff coming.
Yeah, to think I didn't even know I was Daisy Johnson last year this time is pretty crazy. So who knows what the hell we'll be talking about next year?
Yeah. Anybody else?
With Daisy being...
I know.
What do you guys think of that?
I was immensely proud when they brought out each person. Each person in that cast is a terrific actor and really fun to be around, which really makes our job easier. I really love the team we have. I really actually think they've created a bunch of people that work well together, both on screen and in the stories and in real life. And the possibilities with the conflicts and the way it's going to go this year are sexy.
But since Daisy's sort of going to be leading the sequence,
all the episodes have been some concern with how we were leading the team.
There's some concern about how you would mix teams. Yeah.
How I been in the team with one hand or her?
With me leading the caterpillars. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I like to think that we'll be working together. I mean, he'll be the brains, I assume, behind the operation, and I think kind of sending me out and recruiting people.
But the short answer is we don't know too much yet. That may be a couple of steps down the road. Certainly, there's nobody that Coulson trusts more than Sky at this point, and setting up Secret Warriors is the #1 task of this season. I think he'd be comfortable giving her any responsibility that he would give himself. No, one more.
this season we got to learn a little bit more about Coulson's background. We went to his home city and then
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
In this, we're learning slowly about Coulson's background. This season we learned about his home city that got attacked. Will we learn anything new about him from his background? Maybe when he first met May.
He's a very good dancer, ballet dancer. We learned that this year. His past as a ballet dancer. Yeah, it'll be a lot of research. I don't know. We haven't even seen a script for season 3.
Can we get a paraway?
There's a thing. There's a tour.
We'll do it.